And Magus's overworld sprite still looks funny to me. But, just for something kind of interesting, since he was Janus, the cat follows him around. The cat is very happy to see him. So yeah, his kitty still stays with him. So now, we're going to get a brief tutorial. We're actually going to see that. How the Ocean Palace is still kinda there. Underneath the waves. Not underneath the waves anymore. Yeah, Ayla doesn't get what's going on. But, gates are appearing now. Gates that we want nothing to do with. But if we've somehow wanted to go into the final fight, there you go. We could actually attempt the final fight right now. We could attempt the final dungeon as it is. So this is side quest country. And yes, getting Chrono back technically counts as a side quest. You don't have to. But for the purposes of what we're doing here, we kinda need to. So, come on, hit the right button. And now we can just kind of travel whenever in time we want. But let's start with the most obvious side quest. Let's start with getting Chrono back. So everyone just kind of standing around, because that's all they can do. And Gaspar is like, oh, where's that sprightly young man? And he goes, oh, that's terrible. I can't do much for you, but let me honor him with song. So yeah, we're looking for the Guru of Time. It's like, the Guru of Time, you say? I know of him, but what business have you with him? Mm-hmm. So since we are here, we're at full hit points, full magic points, because of course we are. We haven't fought since our last save. Or we're close to full enough. We're close enough to full anyway, you know. Besides, that's what this is for. And now that we have a new character with us, and he notes that the spiky-haired dude hadn't been coming around, and sees Magus. Yeah, he can use Shadow, could probably teach you a thing or two, but nothing to teach him. No. Childhood friend. So yeah, not a whole lot we can do here until he decides to cooperate. Luckily, trying to leave makes him do this. And he gives us an egg. An egg called the Chrono Trigger. Hence the name of the game. A time egg. Should you try to wish to hatch it, the one who crafted your wings of time can tell you the way. But know that it may not necessarily hatch the results you desire. The Chrono Trigger represents potential. Results require action. And it's finally unveiled that yes, this is Gaspar, the Guru of Time. But it's been so long, he hadn't been called that in so long, he didn't really answer to it anymore. So now, I need a checklist. Because there's one thing we should be able to do now. Yes, Starry. Are you gonna hop up here? And actually, we probably could have done this fairly long time ago. Okay. Could have probably done this a fairly long time ago, but seeing as how I don't want to start too many major things, we're going to go through, and hopefully the cat does not start clicking things by sitting on my mouse. Starry, behave. Please behave. We're gonna go and get some nifty things. And first we need to go to 680. Okay. Now. Place is mostly going to be empty. I think this is the only one here. Yeah. Now see, this one, sadly, doesn't give us the option to do an upgrade. It just gives us a magic ring, which is nice. Don't get me wrong. But here's the thing. A lot of these chests are going to let you are going to give you the option to open them later, which you will want to do. Let's see, which one's the Elder's house? This one? Yeah. And see these two chests right here? That's like the other one. We've broken the seal, and it asks us if we want to remove the item. We can, and we'll get an alright item, but for now we want to say no. We just want to break the seals on any chest that give us the option to just break the seals. Is it here? Yeah. And I kind of feel sorry for any enemies that kind of run into us right now. Hang on, did I actually buy that thing? Nope. Just in case you were worried this guy wasn't emo enough, he has a Moonfall Scythe, a Doom Helm, and Raven Armor. The really good thing about his equipment is it gives him status immunity. Oh look, another chest. This one doesn't upgrade, but it does give you a speed capsule. And inside the castle itself, if I'm not mistaken, there it is. Nope. And I think there's one more, or is it one or two in here? Okay. Dun, 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 dun. So now, if I'd have opened them, I would have get things like red vests, black vests, blue vests. But since I did not, I can go to 1000 AD, let the items sit in those boxes for 400 years, and now when I check on them, It says the blue vest has now been upgraded to blue plate. That's going to happen a lot. Oh, yeah. And just for the time being, since we are right next to, we are right next to Luca's home. We got a Tabin suit. Which... he's not kidding, it is good armor. Really good armor. Boosts her speed even, which she sorely need, and has fire attacks. I believe... nope, he's not going to have anything new yet. He might have one more thing later. So now we go back to the forest. We'll blow some things up there. Get like nothing for our trouble, but you know. Okay, what did I have to do? Where's that one? Yeah, that one just contains speed capsule. That's right. It didn't upgrade. That's correct. Uh-huh. And, of course, he's just going to come out and tell Marl that her mother died. He's going to tell her how she died. And we learn her father's a jerk. And he left Marl, a baby basically, a toddler, to watch over his dying wife. And her father's a great guy. So we're having a bit of family bonding time here, in a very loose sense of the word. And all Luca can do is shake her head. And the Chancellor cries. But that's not what we're really here for. We're here for this. We got some red plate, which... The thing about the red plate versus the red vest... The ruby vest and red vest are basically the same idea, just halves fire damage. The plate absorbs it. So if you're going into a fight with something that actually can deal fire damage and you know it, you put that on, they hit it with fire damage and it heals you. Let's just raid the royal stuff, get some high ether. Annoy the king. Get another elixir. Always good stuff to get elixirs. And since we haven't really ever gotten the chance to look around in here, let's just kind of make sure there aren't any more treasure chests. Turbo ether. And a mega elixir, the best healing item in the game because it has mega on the end of at the start of the name, obviously. But no, that's basically an elixir that heals the entire party and not just one character. Kinda hard to get those. I believe there are enemies you can charm to get more, but you know. Oh yeah, we need to go there too. Black vest upgraded. White vest upgraded. So now we have a lot of elemental protection things we could have if we know what we're in for with a fight. So I believe that's all of those, luckily. You notice that is still here? Yeah, that thing kind of follows us through time now. So we are in the Hecarim Cave. Yeah, it's a little bit of a stalker. Let's see, where was this thing? It's through one of these places. There it is. And that just happened to give us a speed ring and a barrier ring, which are actually fairly nice, but I don't think they're all that usable. So let me think. Okay, now did I need to go back and open up the doors in 2300? Or no, I need to go this way. I'll just leave the epoch there for the moment, because we can actually get in here now. Yeah, the pendant can open up the pyramid here. And it pops open 2 chests. And a new. Give you a treasure crafted by Guru of Reason himself. To the right, a weapon which will enhance your strength. To the left is protective gear which will guard your life. And 13,000 years was a very long time. And he's... basically, this thing's been here since 12,000 BC. So, the chest on the right contains a really, really good sword for Chrono. And we will be getting Chrono back, don't worry. But the thing is, it's not the best sword you can get for him. So, let's take this. The Guardian Helm. Which by far is the better choice out of the 2 here. Because the thing is, Magus has status immunity on all of his equipment. Nobody else does. So considering she's our healer, for now, the Guardian Helm actually reduces, not only does it up your defense overall, it reduces physical damage by 1/3. Basically, it's amazing. it basically just has auto protect built into it. We will hopefully be getting other items to give status immunity to people, which will be very useful up until the final fight. Because the final fight kind of cheats, just a little bit, just a tiny amount. Yeah. So now that we have that, we want to go to the future and go near Chrono, I think it was? I gotta remember which one Chrono was. That's the sewers. That's the Keeper's Dome. There's Trandome. There's Bangor. Ah. There we go. We found an alluring top, which boosts charm. We found a high ether. And a workman's wallet. So for those of you that really like money, and I'm guessing there are a few of you, the workman's wallet, if you're done gaining experience, will basically take your experience and turn it into gold. So yeah, you can boost up your wallet significant amounts, so if you're ever grinding for money, this is about the point in time you want to do it, when you can get back in here. It's kind of useful. Just a little bit. So let's see. That was Trandome. Am I wrong? Is this where we need to be? I'm trying to remember. Hang on. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, I had to do that to get there. Yeah. Trying not to waste time with fights. Since they literally are just kind of a waste of time, there's not much reward for fighting anything in here. And unfortunately, I'm going to hit all the fights, aren't I? I mean, there's also pretty much literally no risk from just about anything we're actually going to run into. But hey, free panacea. And we can pull the same trick we did with Marl at the very beginning of the game to not get into a lot of combat around here. That is, if you aren't moving when enemies touch you, they don't consider you to be a threat. Although sometimes that can be much more difficult than you would expect to pull off. Okay, this was where we witnessed the end of the world, so the other door is where I want it to be. Strength capsule, I will save. Luminous robe, more elixir, a golden earring, and an acuity ring. So I believe that acuity, yeah, it just boosts your accuracy phenomenally. So let's say you wanted to go grind on those things that give you 100 TP a shot. Yeah, equip someone with the acuity ring to kind of boost your chances of actually killing them before they go away. It's not a curiosity. The luminous robe is kind of weak on the defensive front, but it is a nice magic increase. So yeah, if you need a magic defense boost, that's a good way to get it. So let me think. I think that's pretty much everything. I think that's pretty much everything. Which kind of a decent bit of thought on my part. Yeah, okay. Let's heal up. Still hungry. The funky layout of those stairs is thwarting my movement. But yeah, it's parked here too. So now, they said the one that crafted the Wings of Time might know a way to do what we need. Now, there's one small problem. The one who crafted our Wings of Time is, well, dead. He passed away already. However, he did leave his memory running. In that thing. In 20 minutes. I'm debating something here. So yeah, let's get this conversation going. And Balthazar, in new form, says, Death Peak harbors a power capable, or Death Peak harbors a power capable of restoring the slain to life. But the power to reverse death is not one easily invoked. The need must be great, and the person's existence of the utmost importance. And once more, you'll need a double, a doll identical to that person in every detail. Then, and only then, will the power deign to hatch the egg. Without the doppeldoll, there is no meaning in going to Death Peak. Go to the place you have left it, and retrieve it with all haste. So yeah, we're stuck until we go get the Chrono doll. Oh, you didn't realize? Yeah, that goofy game you play at the freaking fair that gives you that creepy freaking doll that's an exact copy of Chrono is gonna be our key to getting Chrono back. Let me land, please. Thank you. Yeah, where's Chrono's mom? Maybe we're... Oh, she's there. He's fine. He's all perfectly fine. No, he didn't die at the hands of... I mean, he's perfectly fine. He's just busy. He's just doing stuff. Yeah, we'll do that. We're gonna need to take the doll. Yeah, we will. Yeah, we'll do that. That wasn't uncomfortable or anything. Not in the least. So now that we have the doll, yeah, now we must attempt Death Peak. One final program in this construct's memory banks. It will help guide you up the mountain. And I hope I can do this in 16 minutes. But he executed programs to send those little dolls up there. The entities you saw will aid you on Death Peak. And this is going to be tough to voice. I'm not going to try it now, but basically, this ends my message. I'm asking you for a favor. This construct has reached the end of his final program. Please, let him rest. The switch is on his stomach. So in effect, we are killing Balthazar right here. The last bit of Balthazar that remains in this world, we're snuffing out at his request. And that's the last thing we will see from Balthazar. Yep, old man character death. We have main character death, we've got suicides. We've got horrific mutilations. So now, Death Peak. Death Peak is going to be kind of interesting to deal with because it does that to you. The wind picks up and it just flings you off the mountain. So basically, you need to get to one of these guys. Hide behind trees when it picks up strength. Like this. So basically, if the wind isn't pushing you back, you're safe from it. You'll see. We'll get there. It's a side quest. Oh, it's a side quest. Ah, missed my spot. Luckily, we get unlimited tries at this. Because it's kind of finicky as to where exactly you can stand on the tree without going around it. Because if you hit the tree at just a pixel or two off, it feels like, you're going to go around it instead of actually going, you know, against it. And now we have done that. Luckily, we don't have to deal with the wind anymore. But we have some fairly stout enemies here. But here's the thing, this individual section is going to take a little longer than 12 minutes, and because we have other things to do tonight, and me streaming kind of kills the internet for everyone else, I'm going to kind of cut it here. But yeah, when we return, we're going to try to get Chrono back. That's what we're going to do when I return. So, you know. Because this is going to take a few minutes and we don't got it. But anyway, yeah. Thanks to everyone for just kind of hanging out and chat. Thanks for talking with me as I went through Chrono Trigger and got my butt kicked by twin golems. And then had to grind for about 30 minutes. Was it 30? Maybe. Had to grind for a little while. Yeah. I will see you guys back next Saturday with more Higurashi when they cry. And when I cry. And break. And then next Sunday, I don't think the chance is real that we're actually going to be finishing Chrono Trigger, but we will be doing a lot of side quests. Oh Lord, will we be doing side quests. So anyway, take care everyone. I will see you back next time for more. And yeah, Chrono Trigger is not a very long game. Go figure. Chrono Trigger, if you were just kind of speeding through it, only takes about 15 or 16 hours. You can beat it in 15 or 16 hours, including the side quests, but I took my time. Anyway, again, thanks for joining me. I will see you all back next weekend. Let's get the music started, and I will get out of here. There we go.